people of God, to the Let's Keep Our Education Catholic podcast on episode 2, part 2. I remain your host, Sister Augustina Mbata. In the first part of this episode, I introduced the purpose of Catholic education as the formation of the human person in the pursuit of his or her ultimate end and the good of the society. To understand how Catholic school education fulfills this purpose, I first analyzed what we mean by the formation of the human person and the tripartite being of the body, soul, and spirit. In that part of the episode too, I argued how Catholic schools could play a role in forming the body. In this second part, as the continuation of that episode, I'll be looking at what Catholic schools could contribute to the soul as part of the formation of the human person. Scholars have argued, the scientists and theologians have agreed here that our soul is our real personality, the special substance that is non physical. Within the soul, our emotions and cognitive capacities are enhanced. Our minds can wander about, we can make decisions, act on those decisions, and process information. It is usually considered the medium between the spirit and the body. Also, according to Plato, there are three important elements of the soul: emotions, appetite, and reason. In his analogy, emotion and appetite are the motivators and they help to pull us together. They are controlled by the guiding hands of reason. He Plato opines that if you let your emotions get the better part of you, you might do something inappropriate. And if you let your appetite take hold of you, you might as well overindulge in pleasure rather than make some meaningful progress. But then, of course, the wise will allow their reason to guide their mental lives. This is where the role of Catholic school education becomes so paramount in providing instructions and guidance to harmonize the components of these elements. And this could happen in two ways: in the head and in the heart. In the head, we talk about academic teachings. This is where the cognitive capacities are developed. A series of subjects and courses, seminars, workshops, and conferences are given according to the age, grade level, and cognitive capacity of the learner, to avoid cognitive overload. The learner begins to develop an advance in sense of reasoning. Happening in the head also are teachings on Catholic social teaching, the Word of God, catechism classes, and religious education on Catholic values and moral values. Then in the heart, the soul is drawn toward knowing and understanding what should be considered good or bad, and what behaviors are appropriate according to Catholic social teachings and moral values. Then, speaking about morals, one could think of this age, where people are struggling with moral values. And I bet you, if proper attention is not given, the concept of morals as we understand them will disappear from the face of the earth. So, by the demands of Catholic social teaching, Catholic identity, and moral values, Catholic schools are encouraged to help learners translate academic teachings into some good behaviors, services, the share of love, compassion, how to treat each other with respect and love, and generally on the positive and negative effects of our actions to ourselves and the other. And over time, too, there has been an awareness of emotional intelligence, according to Daniel Goleman, involving motivation, empathy, social skills, self regulation, and self awareness. This emotional skill set should be translated into positive actions and not stop at academic jingles. And such good behaviors can contribute to emotional and mental health of the learner. And research has shown that people who are emotionally healthy, they can control their thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. Therefore, allowing a positive ambience and good vibes around and within, correlates with the child's social, emotional well being. Here are some takeaways. We can understand that informing the soul as part of the tripartite being, the emotions and cognitive faculties are enhanced through the head and the heart. In the head, the knowledge of academics and Catholic teachings are constructed. This knowledge through the heart is translated into positive actions, love, services, and growing into better relationships for emotional and psychological well being. With this, you can agree with me that the soul is who we are really. And when it is given the best which Catholic education can offer and should offer, one can clearly focus on pursuing the ultimate end and the good of the society, which is adherent to the purpose of Catholic education. Let me know your thoughts, your opinion about the role of Catholic schools in the formation of the soul. Do you think Catholic schools are living up to the demands of the purpose of Catholic education? I will leave you with those thoughts. Thanks for your time. I'll be wrapping up this episode in the next part on the spirit. I encourage you to stay tuned and remember to share what questions or inputs you have on the comment section. I also wish to appreciate your contributions. I've received lots of messages of inputs, questions, and share of perspectives. I am thankful that we have like minded people who are interested in improving the current situation of Catholic education. Do not give up, I always say. Be positive and consistent. May God bless us, and let's continue to keep our education Catholic.